Hello and welcome to the Transfer News Podcast. I'm Archer, and it's Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. What an absolutely wild day in the transfer market. We've got some massive moves to break down, so let's dive straight in, starting with the biggest story of the day. Manchester City have absolutely smashed their transfer budget. Antoine Semenyo has joined City from Bournemouth in a staggering £64 million deal, taking City's spending to over £425 million in just 12 months. That's an eye-watering amount, and Pep Guardiola is clearly backing himself to build something special with these reinforcements. But City weren't done there. Marc Guehi has also signed for Manchester City from Crystal Palace for an initial £20 million, contributing to that massive £425 million spending spree over the past year. Guehi brings quality and composure to that backline, and at that price, it feels like smart business alongside the bigger splash on Semenyo. More breaking news today. Brennan Johnson has completed a club record £35 million move from Tottenham to Crystal Palace. That's a significant investment from Palace, and Johnson's pace and directness could be exactly what Oliver Glasner needs to add more threat going forward. Speaking of Glasner, there are reports he's on Manchester United's radar, which adds an interesting layer to this story. Staying with Tottenham, they've made their own major signing. Conor Gallagher has joined Spurs from Atletico Madrid in a £34 million deal. Despite interest from Aston Villa, Thomas Frank will be delighted to add Gallagher's energy and quality to that midfield. The English midfielder's work rate and technical ability should fit perfectly into the Spurs system. Over to West Ham, where Tati Castellanos has signed from Lazio. The Hammers have made it clear they have no intention of sacking Nuno Espirito Santo, so this signing shows their commitment to backing the manager and pushing forward with the current project. Now let's talk about some stories developing across the league. Chelsea are reportedly open to selling Enzo Fernandez. That would be quite the turnaround given how much they paid for him, but it seems Enzo Maresca might be willing to reshape that midfield. Chelsea are also busy on the incoming front. Having made a move for Jacquet, they're clearly looking to add depth and quality across multiple positions. Aston Villa are eyeing a return for Tammy Abraham. The striker has a history at Villa Park from his loan spell, and Unai Emery could see him as the attacking option they need for the second half of the season. Arsenal are being linked with multiple defensive targets. They're reportedly monitoring Newcastle's Tino Livramento and have also joined the race to sign Marc Guehi. Though as we mentioned earlier, Guehi has actually gone to Manchester City. Mikel Arteta is clearly looking to strengthen that backline. Bournemouth are showing ambition of their own, with reports they're keen on Arsenal's Ethan Nwaneri. The young midfielder has shown real promise, and Andoni Iraola might see him as a player who could develop further with more regular minutes. Liverpool are reportedly set to sign Ordonez, continuing their smart recruitment strategy under Arne Slot. The club's approach to identifying and securing talent before the competition heats up has been impressive. There's also news that Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konaté's contract situation isn't settled yet. That's one to keep an eye on, as Konaté has been crucial for the Reds when fit. Fulham are interested in £40 million rated striker Ricardo Pepi. Marco Silva is looking to add firepower, and Pepi has been impressing with his performances. That would be quite the statement signing from the Cottagers. Chelsea and Leeds are both monitoring James McAtee from Manchester City. The talented midfielder might be looking for regular first-team football, and both clubs could offer him that opportunity. Newcastle are facing competition in their pursuit of Wolves striker Jørgen Strand Larsen. Eddie Howe is trying to strengthen his attacking options, but it won't be straightforward. Speaking of Wolves, Atletico Madrid want their midfielder João Gomes. Vitor Pereira will be keen to hold on to key players as Wolves navigate a crucial period in their season. Nathan Ake has reportedly rejected a move to West Ham. The Manchester City defender is clearly happy at the Etihad and isn't looking to leave despite interest from elsewhere. Marcus Rashford's situation at Manchester United continues to develop. Barcelona want him to stay on loan rather than make a permanent move, while there are also reports he may have a route back into Ruben Amorim's plans at Old Trafford. It's a complicated situation, and the next few weeks will be crucial. Real Madrid have joined the race for Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton. The young midfielder has been excellent, And when Real Madrid come calling, it shows just how highly rated he is across European football. And finally, Borussia Dortmund are reportedly leading the race for Manchester City's Oscar Bobb. The talented youngster might be looking for more regular minutes, and Dortmund have an excellent track record of developing young players. Before we wrap up, here's a word from our sponsor. Want to win your Fantasy Premier League mini-leagues? Join Fantasy Football Hub today with 30% off using our link in the show notes. That's all for today's episode. Make sure you subscribe to the Transfer News podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and visit our website at transfernewspodcast.com. Don't forget to sign up for our daily newsletter at transfernewspodcast.com to get all the latest transfer news delivered straight to your inbox. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.